Well, unsurprisingly, I am back out in my local forest again. I had been promised Midges. I'd been promised a bright sunny start to the day, and it's actually dull, but it'll probably clear up later, but I won't be here then. I'll be out around the shops. So I have brought the leftovers, the remnants, if you like, of a couple of rolls of film from a recent shoot. I have some XP2 Super, and I also have some Rollei infrared. Now, the infrared's not really going to work this time of the morning, or really in the morning in general at this time of year. But I'm going to shoot it anyway because it will do something different to the scene. Anyway, so the first thing first, 80mm lens, yellow filter, XP2 Super. Familiar scene, you may have seen it in a vlog last year, similar time of year, but this time shot in black and white. Not much to say really, just crack on with it. I am tempted, to be honest, to try an infrared shot, even though it is too early in the morning for any decent infrared light. I may get not the strong infrared effect, but actually a different black and white effect, a sort of halfway house. It'll be quite a long exposure, however, because it's so dark, but I am tempted. I'm very tempted. I've only got about 6 frames on each of these rolls, so probably 3 compositions maximum. But I don't really want to move and come back to this composition. I'd rather just explore some other areas. So I do think I will swap over the 120 back and shoot it. Yeah, shoot it with infrared, definitely. Now, something there's no getting away from at this time of year in the forest is the midges. The flies, the little bitey things, they are having a bit of a go at me. I may have sprayed the skin so soft, the supposed repellent. Maybe it's helping a little bit, I don't know, it's made me a bit shiny as well, but they are going to be a pain as it gets lighter. I mean, it's still very early in the morning. If you were here midday, you'd be absolutely eaten to death. So hopefully you can see here, this is a bit more of a crop I'm going in for. I'm actually going to exclude that pair on the right, and I'm just going to go for the more interesting curved tree with the vegetation at the base. But what I like about it is it's a much more intimate shot. There's far less distraction. There are fewer elements in the scene, and also I am emphasising this sort of new growth on the trees, which is beautiful bright white. Shot it with a 150mm lens, 2 seconds and 4 seconds. F22. I'll be honest, even though it's very early in the morning, these midges are starting to drive me nuts. There's just something really distracting about them. There's no wonder I don't shoot in the forest very often in the summer. I'll end up covering little bite marks all week if I'm not careful. So I do want to get a bit more light in the scene though. It's going to be ages, I think, so I'm going to have to find something else to shoot. I would like to shoot the infrared again. I've already shot most of the XP2 Super. I've probably got a frame left, but the infrared would be beautiful, but I'm not going to hang around all day in this. It's going to drive me nuts. Well, scratch what I said about finding another composition. They're absolutely driving me nuts, these little things. I'm going to I've used the last frame of the XP2 up, just recomposed ever so slightly, shot it at a second at f/22. But I'm going to use the infrared now. Yeah, before I get killed by these things. I'm going to use the infrared. I'm going to go for about a minute or 2 minute exposure because I need f/22. I haven't quite got enough depth of field on this shot anyway, by the way. Something's going to be out of focus. And then I'm going to get the hell out of here. Actually, one last thing I will do with my final frame, rather than shoot it as an infrared image, I'll shoot it with a standard yellow. Just give you a bit of an interesting comparison, not only with the XP2 Super, but also with the infrared images on the Rollei film, because it is a very good 400 speed film. You don't have to use it as infrared. Possibly the most versatile in that respect, because you can shoot it as conventional, or whip an R72 filter on and you have an infrared film and you can shoot all day. Yeah, if I was going to take one back and I didn't know what I wanted and I did want some infrared, I'd definitely pack this. So yeah, let's take the shot and get back. Well, apologies for that very one-sided battle of me against the midges. The midges obviously won, although standing here now, it's actually free from them. I think they home in on you as you stood there, sort of a warm thing to attack and bite. But yeah, still enjoyed it. I knew my compositions before I came, so I didn't have any time running around the forest wasting effort and film. Interested to see what those infrared ones look like. Obviously you've seen them. And I will be back, but I think I'll pick a cooler, maybe a bit windier day next time. And there'll still be plenty of vegetation around. Hopefully as well get a day when I can get some bright sunshine a bit later in the morning and exploit that infrared film. So yes, thanks for coming along on this insect-ridden trip, and I'll see you again next time.